Hello and welcome to a very special Magic the Gathering unboxing. Today I am going to be opening a booster box of Modern Masters. Anybody that's watched this channel knows that I mainly open fat packs and intro decks, and basically sealed products. And I always fancied opening a booster box and figured if I was going to do it one time, it should be for something a bit special. So the Modern Masters release is certainly something a bit special. This box contains 24 booster packs, and each pack contains 15 cards. The Modern Masters draw from anything from sort of 8th edition up to the Alara block. So let's open this up, see what sort of pulls we get. This may end up getting split into 2 videos, but we'll see how we do. So, freshly purchased from Giant Robot Comics in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. So there you have it in the display format. So little instructions here on how to set up a Modern Masters draft. So the other thing obviously it's going to be used for is I thought it'd be a nifty little collection of cards to have to basically have a reusable drafting set. So let's just open these up and see what we've got. I'll get in nice and close so you can see the artwork and the cards nicely. There we go. Okay, so we've got Imperiosaur. Notice the Modern Masters set symbol there. Ether Snipe. So this is obviously our commons. Lava Spike. Wrathy Trapper. Traumatic Visions, Arcbound Stinger, Pestamite, Moldavine Cloak, Death Denied, Sen's Enlistment, Mad Auntie, so moving on to uncommons, Spore Sower Thalid, Trigon Predator, our rare is Cold Eyed Selkie, and our foil, because you get a foil in each one, is Peer Through Depths, and there's a Kithkin Soldier token. It'd be interesting to see if we also get a token in each pack. Okay, Skyreach Manta, Thalid Germinator, Dream Spoiler Witches, Thalid, Face Vaulter, Mogwar Marshal, Sylvan Bounty, Siphon Life, Spell Stutter Sprite, Test of Faith, Cloud Goat Ranger, so now our uncommons in this pack, Thirst for Knowledge, got a nice Narcomoeba in here, Jory of the Gitu, so this is a legendary creature, human wizard, 2/2, 1 blue red, 2 colourless, exile a non-land card from your hand, put 4 time counters on the exiled card. If it doesn't have a suspend, it gains suspend. Death Denied is our foil, we've got a Kithkin Soldier token. Arcbound Wanderer, Court Homunculus, Brute Force, Stinkweed Imp, Citadel Wood Readers, that is, Hillcomber Giant, Pepper Smoke, Sanctum Gargoyle, Bone Splitter, Crush Underfoot, Flicker Wisp, Arobi Whispers, these are our uncommons, Mole Drifter is included in this. Earwig Squad is our rare, so Earwig Squad 3/2 black for a 5/3 with Prowl. 2 and a black. You may cast this for its Prowl cost if you dealt damage to a player this turn with a Goblin or Rogue. When Earwig Squad enters the battlefield, if its Prowl cost was paid, search target opponent's library for 3 cards and exile them, and that player shuffles his or her library. Foils a Hammerheim Deadeye with a Worm token. So it looks like each one of these packs does actually have just a token in it. And I've done away with those pesky advert cards for this set, which is good. Latchkey Fairy, Hammerheim Deadeye, Antuko Shaman, Thieving Sprite, Torrent of Stone, Blight Speaker, Crush Underfoot, Raven's Crime, Mere Enforcer, Sporoloth Ancient, Vivid Crag, that's a land, Lightning Helix, Tar Pitcher, got Sarkham Vial, Planeswalk here, 2 colourless red-green, 4 loyalty, +1 is creatures you control get +1 and gain haste until end of turn. -2 is gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature, it gains haste until end of turn. And the -6, put 5 4/4 red dragon creature tokens with flying onto the battlefield. And our foil is Mad Auntie. Oh, and there we go. They do actually have pesky advert cards. I was hoping for a moment there would be a token in every pack. Thieving Sprite, Greater Mostock, Latchkey Fairy, Fairy Macabre, Pyrite Spellbomb, Festering Goblin, Crush Underfoot, Street Wrath, Dirkwood Baloth, another Bone Splitter, Eternal Witness, Mad Auntie, Mere Retriever, Tombstalker, so this is a rare 6/2 black, 5/5 flying and delve. So with delve you may exile any number of cards from your graveyard as you cast this spell. It costs 1 colourless less to cast for each card exiled this way. And we have a foil Blight Speaker and an elemental token. Okay, Veteran Armourer, Hammerheim Deadeye, Giant Dust Wasp, Hanakami, Petals of Insight, Arcbound Worker, Kadama's Reach, Fairy Mechanist, Warren Weirding, Otherworldly Journey, Sand Sower, Spell Snare is in here, Feud Killer's Verdict, Countryside Crusher is our rare, so 1 and 2 red for a 3/3. At the beginning of your upkeep, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a land card, put it into your graveyard and repeat this process. Whenever a land card is put into your graveyard from anywhere, put a +1/+1 counter on Countryside Crusher. And we've got a 4 Arcbound Wanderer and a Sapling token. Skyreach Manta, Dream Spoiler Witches, Reach Through Mists, Imperiosaur, Face Vaulter, Hanakami, Mere Enforcer, Dirkwood Baloth, Street Wrath, or Street Wraith should I say, Pallid Mycoderm, Murderous Redcap, Pardic Dragon, another Mole Drifter. So our rare is Death Cloud, X, colourless, black, 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 sorcery. Each player loses X life, discard X cards, sacrifices X creatures, then discards X lands. And our foil is Citernal Wood Readers, and we have a Goblin token. Stinkweed Imp, Imperiosaur, Anakami, Dispeller's Capsule, Echoing Courage, Stink Drinker Daredevil, Bound in Silence, Arcbound Stinger, Pestamite, Moldavine Cloak, Sudden Shock, Tar Pitcher, Hypocrisite, I think that is. Blood Moon is our rare. So 2 and a red, non-basic lands or mountains. Masked Admirers is our foil, and Treefolk Shaman is our token. Okay, Greater Moss Dog, Fairy Macabre, Frogmite, Amru Scout, Pyrite Spellbomb, Dispeller's Capsule, Logic Knot, Fury Charm, Peer Through Depths, Ether Spellbomb, Paradise Mantle, Etched Oracle, Riftwind Cloud Skates, and our rare is a Stone Hewer Giant, 3 colourless, 2 white for a 4/4 with Vigilance, 1 and a white. Tap, sacrifice your library for an equipment card and put it onto the battlefield. Attach it to your creature you control, then shuffle your library. Reach Through Miss is our foil, and we have a Kiskin Soldier token. Okay, Latchkey Fairy, Fairy Macabre, Wrathy Trapper, Fiery Fall, Blind Spot Giant, Sylvan Bounty, Moth Dust Changeling, Sends Enlistment, Drag Down, Sting Scourger, Masked Admirers, Auntie Snitch, Hypocrisite, Dark Confidence. So we have a Dark Confident in these boosters. Excellent. So this is 1 and a black, it's a mythic for a 2/1. Creature Human Wizard. At the beginning of your upkeep, reveal the top card of your library and put that card into your hand. You lose life equal to its converted mana cost. Echoing Courage is our foil, and we have a Kiskin Soldier as our token. I think that was our first mythic. Latchkey Fairy, Hammerheim Deadeye, Grape Shot, Hillcomber Giant, Pestamite, Search for Tomorrow, Stink Drinker Daredevil, Absorb Viz, Siphon Life. Oh, these are very slippery. Test of Faith, Mind Funeral, Vivid Crag, Path to Exile is in this set. Greater Garradon is our rare. 9 and a red for a 9/7. Spend 10. A red. Sacrifice an artifact, creature or land. Remove a time counter from Greater Garradon. Activate this ability only if Greater Garridan is suspended. Lava Spike is our foil, and we have a worm token. Avian Changeling, Frogmite, Valdalcan Dismisser, Skyreach Manta, Erratic Mutation, Citadel Woodreaders, Blinding Beam, Walker of the Grove, Pallid Mycoderm, Pepper Smoke, Sandsower, Vivid Creek, Reach of Branches, Oana Queen of the Fae. So this is 3 colourless, blue, black, blue, black, blue, black, legendary creature, fairy, wizard, 5/5 with flying. And for X, blue, black, choose a colour. Target creature exiles the top X cards of his or her library. For each card of the chosen colour exiled this way, put a 1/1 blue and black fairy rogue creature token with flying onto the battlefield. You'll notice when I say blue-black, this is blue or black. This is hybrid mana in both cases. Thundercloud Shaman is our foil, and we've got a Goblin Rogue as our token. Moving on. Right, Dream Spoiler Witches, Reach Through Mists, Terramorphic Expanse, Rift Bolt, Otherworldly Journey, Absorb Viz, Moth Dust Changeling, Blind Spot Giant, Runed Stalactite, Echoing Courage, Thirst for Knowledge, Flicker Wisp, Electrolyze, Cryptic Command is our rare, 1 colourless, 3 blue. Choose 2, counter target spell or return target permanent to its owner's hand, or tap all creatures your opponents control, or draw a card. Got a nice bone splitter foil there, and a spider token. Okay. Kithkin Greatheart, Empty the Warrens, Thieving Sprite, Greater Moss Dog, Ivory Giant, another Terramorphic Expanse, Erratic Mutation, Dirkwood Baloth, Echoing Truth, Fury Charm, Mind Funeral, another Mere Retriever, Espirzoa, I think that is, and Divinity of the Pride is our rare. So this is again hybrid mana, white or black, white or black, white or black, white or black, white or black. Creature, Spirit Avatar, Flying, Lifelink. Divinity of the Pride gets +4/+4 as long as you have 25 or more life, and it's a 4/4. And the Wrathy Trapper is our foil, and we have a Goblin token. Okay. Thundering Giant, Reach Through Mists, Warren Pilferers, Avian Changeling, Dispeller's Capsule, Torrent of Stone, Glacial Ray, Peer Through Depths, Sanctum Gargoyle, Walker of the Grove, Marsh Flitter, Incremental Growth, Horobi's Whisper, I think that is, Molten Disaster is our rare, X and 2 red, it's got a kicker on it as well, kicker for red, you may pay an additional red as you cast a spell. If Molten Disaster was kicked, it has split second. As long as this spell is on the stack, players can't cast spells or activated abilities that aren't mana abilities. Molten Disaster deals X damage to each creature without flying and each player. Arcbound Stinger is our foil, And we have a bat token. Giant giant dust wasp, deep cavern imp, amorous seekers, lava spike, blinding beam, festering goblin, glacial ray, perilous research, ether spell bomb, pepper smoke, relic of progenitus, careful consideration, Tarashi's grasp, pyromancer swathe is our rare 2 and a red enchantment. If an instant or sorcery source you control would deal damage to a creature or player, it deals that much damage plus 2 to that creature or player instead. At the beginning of each step, discard your hand. Ether Vial. So we've got a nice rare foil here. So Ether Vial is one colourless. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may put a charge counter on Ether Vial. You can tap it. You may put a creature card with converted mana cost equal to the number of charge counters on Ether Vial from your hand onto the battlefield. And we have an illusion token. Dampened Thoughts, Arcbound Wanderer, Caught Homunculus, Brute Force, Ivory Giant, Traumatic Visions, Grape Shot, Perilous Research, Saltfield Recluse, Street Wraith, I keep saying that wrong, Kitchen Finks, Spore Sower Thalid, Crozen Grip, and our is okay. We have another mythic. We've got Jugan the Rising Star. So there is a cycle of legendary creatures in this from, I think, the Kamigawa block. So this is 3 colourless, 3 green. Legendary creature Dragon Spirit. Flying for 5/5. When Jugan the Rising Star dies, you may distribute 5 +1/+1 counters among any number of target creatures. Test of Faith is our foil. You have a sapling token. Okay, Veteran Armourer, Warspike Changeling, Errant, what's that? Errant Ephemeron. Yep. Erratic Mutation, Thalid, Absorb Viz, Siphon Life, Test of Faith, Ethereum Sculptor, Moldavine Cloak, Desperate Ritual, Death Rattle, Trump the Domains. Angel's Grace is our rare. It's one white. Instant, it's got split second on it. As long as this spell is on the stack, players can't cast spells or activate abilities that aren't mana abilities. So we've seen a split second before. You can't lose the game this turn, and your opponents can't win the game this turn. Until end of turn, damage that would reduce your life total to less than 1 reduces it to 1 instead. Saltfield Recluse is our foil, and we have a Fairy Rogue token. Okay, Penumbra Spider, Ether Snipe, Deep Cavern Imp, Caught Homunculus, Hillcomber Giant, Petals of Insight, another Bone Splitter, Sapraloth Ancient, Echoing Truth, Perilous Research, Tide Hollow Sculler, Rift Sweeper, Grinning Ignis, and our rare is Kari Great Glass Spinner. So 1 and 2 blue. It's a rare, it's a legendary creature spirit with flying. It's 2/2. Creatures you control have whenever this creature becomes the target of a spell or ability for the first time in a turn, counter that spell or ability. And Kodama's Reach is our foil with a sapling token. Okay, Kithkin Greatheart, Brute Force, Errant Ephemeron, Wrathy Trapper, Torrent of Stone, Arcbound Stinger, Sting Scourger, Fairy Machinist, Gleam of Resistance, Drag Down, Vivid Grove, Stir the Pride, Trigon Predator. Oh, excellent, we have a City of Brass. So this is rare. Land, whenever City of Brass becomes tapped, it deals 1 damage to you. Tap, add 1 mana of any colour to your mana pool. We've also got a full Terramorphic Expanse and a Dragon token. Okay, Amaru Scout, Thalid Germinator, Thundering Giant, Dampened Thought, Pyrite Spellbomb, Thalid Shell Dweller, Ether Spellbomb, Saltfield Recluse, Peer Through Depths, Raven's Crime, Cloudgoat Ranger, Kitchen Finks, another one of those, Vivid Meadow, Ether Vial. So this is one colourless. I think we saw this earlier in foil. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may put a charge counter on Ether Vial and you can tap it. And you may put a creature card with converted mana cost equal the number of charge counters on Ether Vial from your hand onto the battlefield. We've got a foil Empty the Warrens and a Goblin Rogue token. So we're getting near the bottom of the box now, 3 packs left. Stinkweed Imp, Vidalcan Dismisser, Penumbra Spider, Logic Knot, Rift Bolt, Arcbound Worker, Rift Elemental, Gleam of Resistance, Death Denied, Spell Stutter Sprite, March Flitter, Tribal Flames, Physis, I think that is, Tooth and Nail. So Tooth and Nail is our rare, 5/2 green. Sorcery. Choose one. Search your library for up to 2 creature cards. Reveal them. Put them into your hand. Then shuffle your library, or put up to 2 creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield. It's also got Entwine. So 2 colourless. You choose both if you pay the Entwine cost. Got a foil Brute Force. And an advert card. So, Amaru Seekers, Arcbound Wanderer, Empty the Warrens, Terramorphic Expanse, Rift Bolt, Blind Spot Giant, Runed Stalactite, Echoing Courage, Bound in Silence, Warren Weirding, Sudden Shock, Vivid Marsh, Dackmore Salvage, Life from the Loam is our rare spot. 1 and a green, Sorcery. Return up to 3 target land cards from your graveyard to your hand. It's got Dredge on it. Dredge for 3. If you would draw a card, instead you may put exactly 3 cards from the top of your library into your graveyard. If you do, return this card from your graveyard to your hand, otherwise draw a card. Croson Grip is our foil and another advert. So, last booster. Let's see what's in here. Okay, Warren Pilferers, Warspike Changeling, Nantuku Shaman, Festering Goblin, Fiery Fool, Mogwar Marshal, Ethereum Sculptor, Kodamar's Reach, Rift Elemental, Search for Tomorrow, Plum Vial, Grinning Ignis, Worm Harvest, and our last card in the rare slot is a Moth Nexus. So this is a land, you tap, add one colourless to your mana pool. One colourless Moth Nexus becomes a 1/1 Moth artifact creature with flying until end of turn. It's still a land. One colourless tap, target Moth creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. And we have a nice foil Marsh Flitter. Looks really good with that artwork actually. And a Giant Warrior. So there we have all the boosters. I'm just going to go back for the very first pack I opened because I don't think I went through that particular rare. So the first pack I opened, the rare was Cold-Eyed Selkie. So it's 1 green or blue for a 1/1 creature Merfolk Rogue. It's got Island Walk. Whenever Cold-Eyed Selkie deals combat damage to a player, you may draw that many cards. So there you have it, unboxing of Modern Masters. With our artwork from City of Brass, some nice pulls there. Thanks for watching.